Well, the heat is dangerous for anyone who has to go outside. So here to talk about ways to stay healthy is Dr. Hannah Mills with Cone Health. All right, for those who have to be outside, and some people just have to be outside, how do you protect yourself?
So there's a few things that we can do when it's nice and toasty. So one is going to be stay hydrated. Water's going to be your best friend. Avoid caffeine, avoid alcohol, because those actually dehydrate you faster. And the good news is for people who have trouble getting their kids to eat or drink things, popsicles are great for hydration. So always keep in mind the different ways that you can stay hydrated as well.
Yeah, it's not just
Another thing,
drinking water, right?
right. There's a variety of ways you can make homemade popsicles with juices and all kinds of things to kind of help keep the fluid going. Another way that, like you said, some people have to work outside. So you want to have light clothing on, reflective clothing, absorbent wicking clothing. You want to make sure that you're wearing your sunglasses, okay? You want to make sure that you're wearing a sun hat. You want to make sure that you're wearing sunscreen. You want to protect your skin as much as possible and keep the sun off of you as well as you can. Even if you're wearing long sleeves, if you're working out in the yard, long sleeves and pants are actually going to help you if they're light and they have light reflecting clothing.
Yeah,
Okay?
I think all good reminders, especially since sometimes we kind of rush out of the house thinking, oh, I'll be fine.
Yeah, exactly. And then, like you said, you want to limit your outdoor activity. So if you're one of those people who has your kids doing sports or you work outside, find your shade. Hydrate before, during, after, no matter what. Always carry an extra water bottle with you that has fluid in it. We're not always aware that we're losing fluid through our sweat, especially when we're swimming or we're working really hard. We just don't keep up with the amount that we're sweating. So we want to make sure that we're taking an adequate amount of fluid throughout the whole time. And it's always fun to have a portable fan. Not only can you sound like a robot when you're playing around, but it helps keep you cool, and it's a fun way for kids to kind of have fun, along with like misting bottles. Anything can kind of keep them cooler while they're playing their sports and having fun.
I've seen more and more people with those portable fans out
Oh,
and
these things
about.
are wonderful.
It used to be like there was only a few people doing it, but now I'm seeing a whole lot more. All right, let's kind of talk about the signs of heat exhaustion and heat stroke. First, let's just kind of tackle what are some signs of heat exhaustion?
So heat exhaustion, you're going to be seeing somebody complain of feeling dizzy, lightheaded. They're going to have increased thirst. They're going to feel like they can't get enough fluid in. You're going to have heavy sweating. They're going to be the person who looked like they just ran a marathon or come out of a pool. You're going to have nausea present, and you're going to see somebody's kind of weak. So they might be a little wobbly on their feet. They're like, no, I'm okay. But you can kind of see all these signs. They don't look well. So the object is to move them to a cooler area. Make sure that you're removing any restrictive clothing, any clothing that's not needed. Get it off of them. Get a cool towel on them and try to see if they can get some cool fluids into them. If that's not improving, you're moving into signs of probably a heat stroke, which would be next what you were wanting to know about, which would lead to confusion and passing out, fainting, or losing consciousness. At that point, you need to call 911.
Gotcha, okay. And is there anything that you should avoid doing when it is very hot?
Running, strenuous exercise. You don't want to go do yard work in 96-degree weather if you can avoid it. Always want to do your work in the mornings or in the evenings. Unfortunately, mosquitoes are out at that time, so be prepared for that. But if you can avoid those high rate hours between like 9:30, 10 to 4, you can kind of get around doing the yard work that you might need or any type of work outside.
All right, and with the heat exhaustion, if you start feeling a little funny, you need to probably tell someone, hey, I feel a little funny.
Yes, most definitely. And make sure that you practice your look and lock. Don't leave anything in the car that is having a heartbeat. So no pets and no kids or anybody who can't remove themselves. Look and lock so
Gotcha.
that you can make sure that they're doing okay.
Look and lock, got it. Thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate it. Everybody stay safe out there. We'll be right
You're
back.
welcome.